Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry, he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
18 Cardinal, let's go!
This is Miller. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the first round.
Complete to number
That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and run it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
4th and 3.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Walker. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield. And down to the 43. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
Pass out to Miller. They'll go down to a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
60 years, check out.
Once more complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Fitzpatrick, a quick throw.
Fitzpatrick
to just 3 yards on the completion there.
34.
And it'll be 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of a short passing game here early in the first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, they go over the top, take it deep, and they'll get some of those big shots downfield.
That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Let's go!
Running left is Walker. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as He's taken down in the backfield. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Here we go, here we go. 70 to
It's moving. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go. They're on 4th and goal to hit Panther, but they're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And this is going to come up really short as they start him on 4th down. They're on 4th and goal from the 50. Stop short. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. From his own goal line, Darnold. It's intercepted. Picked up by Mark. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They felt they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. They took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
18 cards, back.
Off the middle, they run to Walker. Now the Vikings are going to have it 1st and goal, so they'll take this down to about the 3. 1st and goal from the 3.
And the Vikings first down.
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of the defense.
Panthers nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading the touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second down and 8. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. This winds up a gain of 4 in the 40-yard area.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. Now it's Darnold. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground fourth down. Darn it. And his early struggles continue. Here's another intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And the Vikings are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10. And here we are, just a yard or two shy of the 30. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that skill on tight end too.
That's some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards to the 16 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Trying the left side with Weaver. Looking to find a lane, but he can't land it at the line of scrimmage. Javon Curse there to get him down.
No gain on the play.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Sticking with Weaver on second down. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
By Gerald McCoy.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. That's complete to his running back, Panther. Touchdown, Minnesota. Walter Payton, 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Anderson on for the extra point. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game.
Morton Anderson
Following
to
the
kick off.
touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
They're on 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Darnold's pass.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts.
A gain of
As it comes with 22
yards.
seconds to go here in half number one.
First down.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. He gets this one to Hubbard complete. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step
First
aside.
down.
Now
Panthers.
they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. Two nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now Darnold. It's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
He didn't just deny a big play there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now a second and 10. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number two. Here's second and 10. one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will indeed get us the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that in there that unlocks bigger points. They struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
1 second, all that remains.
And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half.
Morton Anderson to kick
The
off.
Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. Return there, gets him across the 30, up to the 33-yard line.
Darnold and the Panthers now with a 1st and 10 here.
At the 33-yard line.
And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey.
He's got room. Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And they want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Here's Darnold. And with a hit as he releases it, and it falls incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Here's Darnold. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over in that time. That's going to lead to 3rd down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. Darnold. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
It's incomplete. They could not come into it. A real head-scratcher there. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Just a gain of a couple there.
To number 83.
And that will bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8. Ready! 65, ready!
To his tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there.
To number 83.
3rd and 5 now.
It's a gain of 2.
The strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Catch right side versus Sanders. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go in
into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Coming in to put a lick on him was Levante David.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Check out.
It's a short one, complete to the tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
9-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
79.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Here's Walker. Tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and
a good run on 1st down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation.
Go!
They'll try to pound it in to Austin. Touchdown, Minnesota. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Vikings are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it will make it a 3-score game.
Read the map there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Going to stay right where it is.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. He's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's 1st and 10. Donald down to throw. So a traffic one, that's complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8
yards on the pickup.
Decent start there to the drive. Big hill to climb, maybe 2 touchdowns, also a 2 two-point conversion.
So, partner, how do you eat an elephant?
I don't eat an elephant. Who eats elephant?
But if you do it one bite at a time. Okay. That's the way they've got to play this. One play at a time. Yes, there's urgency. They have to be careful as well.
Let's go with 50 one bite at a time. Took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And 2 yards to go.
To throw is Donald. first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Darnold to throw. Another down here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down, maybe later on.
And this is intercepted.